Good morning. Welcome to Closers Cafe, Tuesday morning, September 30th, the last day of September. That is wild, hard to believe, if I'm being honest. And I'm excited. I've got I think what will be fun and valuable and interesting for this morning. I am going to find buyers, investor buyers for 2 properties. And I'm going to reach out to all of them, call, text, email, all of them this morning here. So it's going to be a work session more than anything. I've already done my typical early morning work where I dispo all the new leads that came in. And boy, oh boy, I got a ton of leads between the afternoon yesterday and, by the time I woke up this morning, a ton of leads for whatever reason. There's a lot of activity, at least in my market, in my database, etc. So I've already done that. I've done my daily summary notification work in my Bright MLS follow-up. I've gone into Bold Trail, my CRM, and I've dispoed all of those. And so I'm going to spend the morning here on the live session primarily doing the work of reaching out to buyers for two listings. One that I officially have listed, and one is more of an off-market opportunity that I'm going to see if we can dispo right here. We can get it sold right here on the live session, or at least get people interested enough to check it out and maybe make an offer. What I would love is in the comments section, let me know 2 things. Number 1, a win for yesterday, and number 2, what action are you going to take today? So for me, I'll start that parade. The win yesterday was I had a wonderful conversation with a cash offer lead that came through mid-afternoon yesterday. It was great. I need to follow up with her today. It was just a great conversation. She came. It was an inbound lead that came in. I called and texted her immediately. She actually said to me, "Oh, wait," like a couple of minutes into the call, she said, "Oh, are you the guy in the video on the page after I submitted my information?" I said, yeah, that's me. "Oh, I can't believe you're calling me. I thought it would be somebody else calling me." I said, "No, yeah, that's me. Look at this. Cindy, $1.3 million listing appointment tomorrow. Knock it out of the park." I'm sure you will, Cindy. Knock it out of the park. I'm sure everyone else here, as am I. I'm curious, where did that come from? What was that? Like, what was the source? Was that from your sphere or past clients? Was it expired? Is it a FSBO? Where did that one come from? And then you're joining a cash buyer mastermind today to get more cash buyers. Oh, you might like this, what I've got planned this morning as well then, Cindy. That's very timely. Yeah, so whenever you hop on today, please comment 1 win from the last 24 hours and 1 thing that you're committing to do today to grow your business. Just not the result, but like, I'm going to do this work. And so for me, I'm going to reach out while we're live here to a minimum of 20 buyers for 2 different properties. A minimum of 20 buyers. I'm going to call, I'm going to text, I'm going to email. Now, when I'm calling, you're only going to hear my side of the conversation because Pennsylvania is a 2-party state, and I just don't want to go through the hassle of getting the permission of the person on the other line. But you'll at least hear what I'm saying, and you'll be able to figure out what the conversations, what the gist of the conversation is regardless. I just got to take care of a couple other things here to make sure that this is getting shared in the appropriate places so those that are interested can follow along. So keep commenting as you are arriving with 2 things. Number 1, a win from yesterday, and number 2, what action are you going to commit to today to grow your business? Yesterday's session was kind of part 2 with Hank Purefoy. on building a new construction funnel. And it was pretty tactical and it was pretty specific to using Bold Trail. But there's a lot of big lessons and takeaways. And in fact, I'm going to edit that down, clean it up, put it as its own standalone video on the Josh Schoenly Coaching YouTube channel, and build out another action plan from that, which if you missed, that was part 2 from last Monday where I had Hank on and we built out the initial plan on that session. And I've got an action plan outline for that as well. So you can check that out on the Josh Schoenly Coaching YouTube channel. And if you want the action plan, it's just a Google Doc. You can comment below that. Cindy said it was an internet lead. Cool. What I'm curious, what source? Was it an internet lead that you generated? Is it a service that you pay for, etc.? I would love to know. And I'm sure inquiring minds are also curious as well. Okay. So do I have anything else that I wanted to knock out before we get right into it? One other thing, a Z buyer seller lead, a Z buyer lead. Hey, so funnily enough, Cindy, I had 2 conversations with Z buyer leads yesterday as well. That wasn't even in my win. They were kind of just lukewarm, but that's pretty cool. Congrats and good luck tomorrow. Okay. 1 or 2 other things that I will share before I get into just reaching out to investor buyers or potential investor buyers. This morning, I shared on Nextdoor, on Facebook, and on my Google business profile, this just sold post. And this is from, I edit this slightly when I do these with listings to leads. When they're just sold. But this came through, I'm sorry, this property settled. We closed on this property on Friday. And so I posted it on Nextdoor. I had it posted on my Facebook page, and I manually posted it to my Google business profile. I showed doing that at least once, if not a couple of times last week. One last thing I will do, which I had not done earlier because it was still pretty early when I made that initial post. It was like 7 in the morning. I'm going to now go, and find the post on my page, and I'm going to share it into some relevant groups. So I'm going to find the groups that this is relevant to see if we can generate some more opportunities. So I'm just gonna put the emojis pointing down, and all it is doing is sharing that post, and it's this post right here. Okay, it looks exactly the same as the Nextdoor post. Okay, and I had 4 settlements on Friday, so I'm going to do that with each of them. Each of them were in a little bit different location, right? So that creates opportunities in those different locations by doing that. Okay, so I have I'm gonna kind of tee up what we're about to do here. So I'm about to go and use a tool that I started using about a month or 2 ago to find buyers for properties when they make sense for investment purposes, whether I have the listing and whether it's a potential fix and flip option, or it's a buy and hold. And it could be a multifamily, it could be it could be a single family rental. But I've been using this tool because it's kind of like the easy button for finding the ideal buyers. And in fact, one of the settlements from Friday, I used the exact same tool to find the buyer who had fixed up and flipped a property that was literally right down on the same road, right down, like less than a quarter of a mile away, and had flipped the property in the last like 3 months, right? And I made one phone call and sold the deal. I made one phone call. He was interested. He said, "Can I go look at it?" He went and looked at it. He made an offer. We had to negotiate. Took us about 48 hours to get it under contract, but bada bing, bada boom. Okay. So I have 2 properties that I'm going to do that same work on here in a minute. One of which is actively listed. I listed it on Friday. It was a lead that came, it was an inbound cash offer request lead that came to me. Actually, both of these properties that I'm going to do this work for were inbound cash offer request leads, okay, from Google pay-per-click, which, by the way, tomorrow, our mastermind, we're going to talk about Google pay-per-click. We're going to talk about branded Google PPC ads, and we're going to talk about Google display retargeting ads. And I'm going to actually show you how to build those out. It's a little bit technical, but you could take the strategy and you could also show, the replay of the mastermind to someone who could help you do that for you as well. So that's our mastermind topic for tomorrow. We do a live Zoom mastermind every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern. It's open to anyone. I'll drop the link in the chat. Actually, I'll just drop the link in the chat right now so I don't forget to do that. Let me just get the right link. It's a Zoom link. And we do live stream it as well. But if you want to join us every Wednesday at 11 a.m. Eastern, right here. There will be no live session tomorrow morning, since I'm on this topic, because I have to take my daughter to the orthodontist, and it's at the same time. So I could go, I won't have time to go live, and we're doing the mastermind tomorrow anyway. So, we'll share some good stuff. Okay. Back to the topic at hand. These were 2 inbound leads that came from Google PPC. Okay. And one we already have listed. It went live Thursday or Friday. We've had a little bit of activity, but not enough. So I'm going to go and let's go find the buyer for that, or try to anyway. The other one was an inbound lead, and it's kind of weird. Like the property is in Pennsylvania, but it's not in like my normal cover. It's like 2 hours away, and it's an area that's not even in our MLS. So I don't have it listed or anything like that. I just told her, look, I'm going to go and try and find the buyer. If I find the buyer, I'm going to write my commission into the agreement. So I'm treating it kind of like a FSBO, like I'm bringing the buyer to a for sale by owner. Okay. And I trust her. I've talked with her enough. And it's good content regardless. So it'll be fun to dig in. So the tool I'm using is something called Investor Base. Now, before you try and go sign up for it or anything like that, if it's something that you think you want to utilize in your business, please reach out to me first. Shoot me a DM on Facebook or Instagram, or call or text me at 717-571-0456 for 2 reasons. Number one, it's not cheap. Number 2, I can get you a free trial and a discounted rate on the first month, but we need to chat first, okay? If it's something that you're interested in, okay? And also, you can do similar to what this does with PropStream. So maybe what I'll do is I'll use both tools and demonstrate how you could use, both of them, and the examples of how to use both of those. I just like this one because it's an easy button. It's called investorbase.com. So I'm going to pop in the address of this listed property I have. And I'm going to go 2 mile radius, 2 years, any buyer type. And I'm going to skip trace and save the results. And I'm going to hit search. And I have 27 results. 27 results. So I am just going to literally start picking up the phone and calling. So this is Kevin. 717. Oh, no. Sorry. Which, by the way, I was already on the phone from 8 to 8:30, negotiating a deal, following up with another listing agent or a buyer agent, and trying to do what I can to make stuff happen. Is this Kevin? Yeah, this is Josh Schoenly. I'm with EXP Realty. This call is a bit out of the blue, but it looks like you might be an investor who's done some deals in the Delta, PA area. Oh, geez, I'm sorry. Yeah, all good. Okay, if I text you? Okay, we must have the wrong number. Sorry about that. All right, wrong number on that one. I'm going to try the other number. It was he was a teacher at school. Like, why would he answer his phone? He's a teacher at school. Whatever. I probably would have too. Oh, all right. Number not in service. All right. Well, sometimes we swing and miss. Let's try. That was the same. Okay, that's the same info there. I wonder why. I wonder how that is showing that. Well, never. Regardless. Let's actually let me see which ones are closer to mine. Yeah, this is what I want here. This is my listing. I'm going to start with the ones that are closer in proximity to ours. Man, I need to find out who this one is because it's that one wrong number. All right, Spencer. Wait a minute. Let's try the local number, 717-741. And then I've got a possible email for this one as well. Open up my email here. And let's see here. Send an email. Got the email copied. Paste it in there. All right, so this number is just ringing. Let's try the 314 number. This is something, this is obviously something different than what I've been doing on these live sessions. I don't know if you guys will like it or not, but we'll see what happens. Okay, well, that was the wrong number as well. But this email seems right, so I'm gonna say for Spencer, cheap property available in Airville. Hey Spencer, looks like you might be an investor in the area. Curious if you're looking for any deals right now. I have a client looking to unload one fast, cheap. Thanks, Josh. Need to work on that a little bit maybe, but whatever. Let's keep moving along here. David, I'm not going to say his last name. 5476. While it's ringing, I'm going to tee up an email to him as well. Dave, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. I'm calling because it looks like you are an investor in the Airville area, Delta area, and I'm working with a client that has a property she is looking to unload quickly and cheap. Not sure if you're in the market at all, but if so, give me a buzz or shoot me a text. I can get you all the details on it. Thanks. Take care. All right. So that was definitely him. So I'm going to message him as well. And this is here's what I love about blue text. I can tell this is an iPhone. So like he's going to get this message. Hey, Dave, this is Josh. Left you a voicemail working with a client who has a property in Airville. She's looking to why does it not want to cooperate? To unload fast, pretty cheap. Are you in the market for any properties right now? And I need to find, I need to better document this. I'm kind of winging it as far as the scripting, but I have had, I have used some scripts that have worked well. So I should probably dial that in a little bit. Okay, this is First Choice Home Buyers. I should probably call them. Here's a flipper. Okay, I'm going to call Raymond. Okay, well, actually, I need to go back to this. For Dave, what did I put here? I put cheap property available in Airville. Okay, send that. Let's go, Raymond. And by the way, what I was committing to at the beginning of this was to reach out to at least 20 investor buyers for 2 properties. This is the first one. If you're just hopping on, do me a favor, comment below 2 things. Number 1, a win from the last 24 hours. Could be business, doesn't have to be. Cindy has a $1.3 million listing appointment tomorrow. That was her win. Pretty cool. A win, and then one thing, action item, one thing you're going to commit to do today to grow your business. And my one thing was I'm going to reach out live here to at least 20 potential buyers for 2 different properties, and see if we can get a buyer for them. So I'm going to go try and reach Raymond here. So hi, is that Raymond? Raymond, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. Looks like you might be an investor in the Airville area. Is that right? Are you looking for any deals? I am working with a client who has one that she is looking to unload quickly. And text you the MLS info on it. Yeah, so I'll text you the link. Dillsburg office, Pennsylvania. Yep. Oh yeah. Okay. Are you an agent too? Are you licensed? Okay. You mostly do investment side. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. No, I'm GAR, GHAR. Yeah, Rayak is, oh man, it's a racket. Like Yeah. Right. Right. Oh my goodness. Of course they did. Yeah. Yeah. Jeez. Give me a break. Oh my goodness. Jeez Louise. Yeah. Yeah. Oh my goodness. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Yeah. 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 I mean, I recognize the name when I pulled it up. I'll just be transparent. Like, I've got a software that I use that tells me who are the active buyers in different areas. And when I have a property that might be a good fit for an investor, I reach out to them because I'm trying to do everything I can for. Oh, love it. So I'll send you this, whether or not this one is of interest to you. I'm going to save you in my phone. I'm going to, it's 30,000. It's on East Trails. Beautiful. Yeah, it's rough. It's rough. There's pictures in it though. Yeah, there's pics and okay. You can go check it out anytime you want. It's not secured or anything. I mean, it's you can literally go look at it or have your guys look at it anytime you want. Definitely. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Right. Yeah. Yeah. If you're working with people you trust, you don't have to like, yeah, no, I totally get it. This one is going through the brokerage. It just made the most sense. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Totally. Okay. Yeah. No, no doubt. Well, dude, I'm gonna find you on Instagram and Facebook. Yep. Yep. Love it. Yeah. Oh, totally. And it's only a matter of time. Yeah. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna share my contact info. I'm gonna find you on Instagram and Facebook as well. And like I said, if this is something you're interested in, great. But if not, one way or another, I'd love to do some deals together. Right on. I appreciate it. Thanks, Ray. Bye. All right. So I mean that three calls in, three calls in, and that guy, like that just made my day. That's my win for the day already. Guaranteed he's going to make an offer on this property. Guaranteed. It might not work for my seller, but he's going to get me an offer. Number one. Number two, he's an absolute player. He's been in the business since the early 2000s. I recognized his name on some level. So here's what I'm going to do now. Okay. And I'm going to call more because I'm not going to assume that this is what's going to get it sold. And this is actually a wonderful example. I could, three calls in say, well, I won the day. Or what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold to my commitment that I made earlier on in this live, which is to reach out to at least 20 buyers on the two properties that I have that I'm looking to sell and sell very quickly. And so I'm going to text him. I'm going to text him the details. I'm going to text him my contact info. I'm going to go follow him on Facebook and Instagram. That way it's creating more of a connection. And then I will follow up with him later today or tomorrow morning to see if this is one that he is interested in. And then David has some great stuff here as well that I want to share. And then I'm going to get back to calling as well. So the first thing I'm going to do, actually, the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create him as a new contact in my phone. And under what I do when I have investors like this is I'll describe everything that they do in the, what is it called? The company field. Okay. So investor, wholesaler, fix and flip, landlord, and he is also a licensed agent. Now his license is in escrow. Here we go. Hey, Ray. Great chatting. Here's the link. And I got to go grab that from I'm just going to share the MLS link, copy that, paste that in. Bada bing. I'm going to share my contact info. I'm going to share. So what I do, I know that there are like, what are some of those things called? Like there are different like ways that you can share your contact cards easily. I forget there's one service in particular, Blink, BLINQ. I don't use that. I just share my info. I just go and find my contact record and I share my info. Maybe I should be using a Blink or something like that, but that's the way I do it. Now, I am going to go find him on, I need to find him on Instagram and Facebook as well, because he mentioned that. I'm glad that I didn't have him unmuted because he was sharing some wild stories and using some very colorful language. Look at this. This dude is legit. Holy smokes. So I found him on Instagram. Over 5 million in sales, 25 plus years flipping real estate, and here's what is most legit to me is he has 133,000 followers. 133,000 followers. Now here's what's wild. He's in my backyard and I had no idea. He's in my backyard. Like this is, if you can't tell, I'm excited. Like if this doesn't show that you can proactively go and create business for yourself, I don't know what does. So I'm going to add him as a friend on Facebook as well. And I'm going to follow him there too. How do I follow? I guess the friend request is also a follow. And maybe, yeah, he's a dude. I'm gonna end up taking him out to lunch or something. I need to connect with him for sure. And then I'm even gonna find him. Yeah, I found him on LinkedIn as well, and I'm trying to connect with him on there. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to share David's shares, David's comments, and then I'm going to go back to making more calls because the commitment was to the action, not the result. That was a wonderful result. I'm excited about that, but the commitment was to the action. David says 949,000 listing land deal, created the new construction squeeze page and landing page yesterday, and we'll post that after this. Love it. And having conversation with my first swipe for leads client. Hot diggity dog. Let's go. That was lame, but go to, look, I'm getting better. I figured out how to point to, go and create your free account at swipeforleads.com and start reaching out to potential sellers, to potentially motivated sellers. Love it. All right, David, thanks for sharing. Keep those coming. If you're just hopping on, in the comments, one win from the last 24 hours and one thing you're going to commit to today to grow your business. My commitment for the day was reach out to at least 20 potential buyers for 2 properties that I have. I am 3 contacts in, and that last one was wonderful. Actually, it looks like I've made 6 dials, but I'm going to count it as 3. It was really just 3. Okay. So I'm going to go back over here. The tool I'm using, if you want to chat about it, if you're interested and you think, it might be something that you would want to use, it would be best to schedule a time to chat with me. You can call or text me at 717-571-0456 or just DM me on Facebook or Instagram. It's not cheap. B, I can get you a free trial and a reduced first month rate on it. Okay. So I'm going to call Margaret. We do have a possible, what happened? Where we go? Yeah, Margaret, we have a possible email. Margie, hi, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. How are you this morning? I am calling because it looks like you might own a property or 2 in the Airville area, and I am working with a client that has one that she is looking to unload cheap. I'm not sure if you're in the market, but I would love to send you the info if you are. You bet. And do you have any friends or know anyone else that might be in the market for something? Okay. Well, I appreciate you answering, and I appreciate the honesty, and I hope you have a great rest of the week. Thanks, Margie. Bye-bye. Hey, win some, you lose some. Who cares? The good news, or the best part about that was we were in and out in 1 minute. I don't even have to think about it anymore. All right, let's see. We're going to go Matthew here. Matthew 495. So what am I at? I'm at 4. Is that just 4? Oof. Oh, whatever. Matthew, hey, this is Josh. I'm calling you because it looks like you are an investor in the Delta Airville area. I'm working with a client that has a property she's looking to unload cheap. And I was just curious if you're in the market and looking for any deals. I'm going to text you as well. Let me know. I can send you the info on it. And if you're not interested, no worries. But I'd love to connect either way. Thanks. So I'm going to follow up with a text. Blue text again. Blue text. Love it. Hey, Matthew. This is Josh with EXP Realty. Just left you a voicemail. Working with a client who has a property in Airville. She's looking to unload fast. Are you looking for deals right now. Boom. Okay. And then I'm going to share my contact info as well. And you know what? Since we have it here, doggone it. How do I'm still figuring out how to best use this tool, if I'm being honest. This email doesn't seem right. It doesn't match. So I'm not going to send an email to him because it doesn't match up with the name. But I'm sure there are better, easier ways for me to use this tool. But whatever. You know, I'm figuring out. All right, let's call Ann here, 201. So that was 5, right? I think 5. Yeah, 5. Trying to get to 20. Hopefully that happens before 10 o'clock. We'll see.
Please leave your message for 20192724775.
Yes, I'm trying to reach Ann. My name is Josh Schoenly. I'm with EXP Realty. I'm calling on behalf of a client. She has a property she's looking to unload quickly at a great price in Airville area, and it looks like you might be an investor in that area. Maybe got a property or two in Delta, or no, maybe right in Airville. Anyway, if you're in the market and looking for any deals, let me know. I'd be happy to get you the info on it. And either way, would love to connect with you. Thanks, Ann. Take care and hopefully talk soon. All right. So I'm going to message her as well. Another blue text. If I was being efficient here, I would create a text script that I can copy and paste. So I'm gonna actually, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna copy the one that I sent Matthew. I'm gonna copy that and use that here and just change Matthew to Ann. There we go. Now we're being a little bit more efficient. Bada bing. And I'll share my contact info. M. Kenwood. That email also doesn't seem right, which is weird. Okay. Let's see here. Erica. So that was, what was that? That was 6. For those of you just hopping on, share one win from the last 24 hours and share one action that you are going to take today to grow your business. My action that I committed to at the beginning of this live is to reach out to at least 20 buyers on 2 properties that I would like to, and you know, that the clients that I'm working with need to sell quickly to see if we can get an offer on it. Erica, hey, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. I am reaching out to you on behalf of a client of mine who has a property she's looking to unload quickly and at a very good price in Airville. And it looks like you might be an investor in that area. If you'd be at all interested, if you're in the market at all, I can send you the info. You can check it out anytime you like. Either way, if you are looking for deals right now, I'd love to connect to see what it is that you're looking for and see if we can find anything that would make sense for you. I'm going to text you as well and hope to hear from you. Feel free to text or give me a buzz, whatever works for you. Thanks. I mean, that message was way unnecessarily too long, but whatever. I'm going to text that one as well. Another blue text. Here's why that is. Here's another reason why that's kind of exciting to me is this tool is like the data they're providing is obviously good because I keep getting a bunch of blue text messages. Okay. Actually, let's go up here. There was no email with that. I have found, you know, phone and text are better if you're working with I sent a couple of emails early on in this call session because I wasn't sure what data I had right, but the phone and text message, if you're pretty confident you've got a good number for them, that's going to be best. That one's a bad phone number. So let's try the other number. Let's see. This is a real email. Okay, so both of those phone numbers was wrong, but I'm going to email him. Whoops. For Adrian, cheap property available in Airville. And I'm just pasting this in here. All right. So that still counts. That's 7. Is that 7 or 8? We'll go with 7. Okay. Let's try the next one here. Honestly, if nothing else happens this entire day, connecting with the one, if you just hopped on with the guy named Ray, easily makes my day a win, like easily. I mean, yeah, it could all go downhill from now, and it would be just fine. Post your win from the last 24 hours and one action you're going to commit to today to grow your business. Yes, hi. I was trying to reach Caitlin. This is Josh Schoenly, EXP Realty. It looks like you have a bunch of properties, but several maybe in the Airville area that you've either flipped or are maybe holding on to. Anyway, I have a client that has a property she's looking to unload quickly at a great price. If you're in the market, let me know. I can send you the info on it, the MLS link with photos, etc. And either way, would love to connect with you. I'll shoot you a text as well, and hopefully we can chat sometime soon. Man, I am getting just droning on and on. Too much, but another blue text. Whoops, that's pasting in. That was pasting in the email that I just sent. So I'm going to copy. I'm just copying the text message again that I had sent. What is that? That's 8, right? That's 8. Make sure I have the name spelled right. Let's see here. Make another call. Wait a minute. I know this company. That number's wrong. That's a big. Oh, no, it's not. Well, actually, I can't believe I didn't do this ahead of time. So I'm going to reach out. I don't know why I didn't think of this. Oh my goodness. I'm going to reach out to 2 of my buddies that I know will make an offer on this. This is part of why I would do this work. This is part of why I do this work. There's a home buying company that I am very good friends with. I forget what his title is there, but I connected with him 2 weeks ago. I connected with them recently 2 weeks ago. I don't know why I didn't think to send this deal to them. So I'm counting this as 1 contact. So now I'm at 9, or am I at 8? I don't know. I'm going to undershoot. I'd rather do more than what I committed to than less. So I'm going to count it. We're going to count that as 9. but I'll do my best to go over the amount. All right. Did I miss any here? No. Okay. So let me call here. 1-7-6-3-4-4-1-5. This one could be a good one. In a minute here, I'm going to check the comments. If you have questions or you've shared something I'll share it after this one. Actually, I'll wait till I get to 10, halfway there. Brittany, hey, my name is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. I am reaching out on behalf of a client that I'm working with. She has a property in Airville. She's looking to unload quickly at a good price. And it looks like you and Adam might be investors in the area. Curious if you're in the market looking for any deals. I can send you the info on it. Or, if you're not interested, I would love to connect and see, what it is that you're looking for or looking to do. I'm going to text you as well, and hopefully we can connect sometime real soon. All right. Blue text. Whoops. I need to go and copy the text again. And who was that? That was Brittany. I hope I don't know what you guys think about this style, but I'm liking it. I like just literally just showing what I'm doing. So I'm gonna do 2 more here. No, I'm gonna do 4 more, and then I'm gonna check the comments for questions, shares, etc. Okay, I'm gonna exhaust the rest of this list, which it looks like it's 4 more. It says 27, but there are a bunch of duplicates. So it's not 27 unique. It's 27 examples or 27 properties. So that one, the email is no good. That email looks wonky, but who cares? I'll send it. It doesn't look like a real email, but you never know. For James. I'm trying to copy this here. Send that. Let me try. Let's try and reach Dylan. 4-3. Hey, so I would love to hear it. Is this like, do you guys like this? Give me a thumbs up. Also make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications. Whoops, what happened? Hold on. 4-3. Okay, that number is no good also, but this looks like a good Gmail for him. So that looks like a good Gmail. And actually, there's another phone number for him. Let me try the other phone number. 410. Okay, so that's no good. Here's what I need to do. I need to take a potty break. Then when I come back, I'm going to dig into the comments, and then I'm going to pivot. There's 2 more that I need to call. Yep. And then I'm going to pivot to the other property. And I'll also, when in doing that, I'll see if we can find some folks through PropStream, which is another way you can find potential buyers. So I'm just taking a 30 to 60-second break. I'll be right back. Stay there. Stay there. In the meantime, it gives you time to give the video a thumbs up, to subscribe, turn on notifications, whatever else, and also to let me know what you think of this format here, if this is at all helpful or not. All right, I'm back. Too much coffee this morning. All right, so I'm going to get back to making a couple of calls, and I'm going to dig into PropStream and finding buyers there. But as I looked over at my notes here, this is probably a bigger win from yesterday that I totally forgot about. I got a call from a motivated seller who owns 4 properties, one of which he's very motivated to sell. He may sell the other 3 as well. And it came as a referral. So what I need to do today is I need to get him an offer or offer options, number 1. Number 2, I need to also reach out to the person that referred him and thank them, right? Because that's pretty cool. The funny thing is, I'm not even sure who the guy that he referenced is. So he probably saw an ad or saw something that I have out there and referred me. But I need to figure that out. I need to track that down. David says, I've had 3 or 4 leads from my iList site. Is the script to answer those? Hey, I saw you were on my website. Is that correct? So David is talking about the fact that he has captured 3 or 4 leads using the lead capture function that is detailed right here. This is our free Skool community. Skool spelled Skoll. It's leads, listings, leverage. The link to the community is in the description above or below this video. If you go to Classroom, Replays, and you go watch this replay from July 30th, it'll show you what that is. It's a script you put on your websites, and it captures more leads. I did talk about this yesterday, but I'll re-emphasize. The follow-up that I do is I try to make it as relevant to whatever page they came from as possible. So if they came from your iList site, meaning if they were going and looking for information on their home value or cash offer options, I would follow up relevant to that. The script that you mentioned, I saw you were on my website. That's when I'm not sure what the scenario is or was. So let me give you a couple of examples. I used that script this morning, that email script this morning, with a couple of leads, because I couldn't quite tell, like, I don't know. It was very, like, sometimes I don't even know how people find my website. So let me just pull up. I'll give one example. Actually, I'll give several examples real quick. This is Janet. She was looking at a property in Maryland on my website. I have no idea. It says she was referred by Google. So somehow or another, she Googled something and a link to my site came up for a specific property. And I sent her this email. Janet, ? Saw you were checking out our website yesterday. Is that right, Janet? How can we help? Let me know. I thought I had put in the actual address of the property, that I went and edited it, but I guess not. This one, I have no idea. This person came from Carbondale, Illinois, and somehow or another found my Meet Josh page, which is like my Linktree page. So I just sent, the same thing, that website one. This one, same thing. But I noted, okay, this is the one that I mentioned. So this was another lead that came, they were looking at a specific property on my website. And I don't know how that's happening, but whatever. So in that email follow-up, I said specifically, the property she was looking at, is that right, Ashley? Now, if I know that they came, I want to try and find one that I know they came, that they were looking at or curious about cash offers. That one wasn't either. Well, in that scenario, I have a smart campaign that I assign them to, which sends out a sequence of texts and emails and adds them to a mailing list, a direct mail campaign list, so that they get follow-up from that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to log into PropStream. Okay. I'm going to log into PropStream. And before I use the other tool that I was demonstrating, I want to show how you could manually find the cash buyers and the active investors in your market, or for a specific property using PropStream. And there's a great replay session with Burton from August 20th. So in that same Skool community under the replays, August 20th, finding the most active cash buyers in your market. Okay. So I'm going to enter the city that this other property is in. And there's 2,900 properties in the whole city. It is very, very rural, and it's about 2 hours away from me. But this seller is incredibly motivated and is in a lot of pain. And I would like to help. And for that help, be compensated. And here's the thing. I can potentially sell that property from my kitchen here. So why, and get paid very handsomely to do so. So why would I not at least try it? Because also, it's great content for all of you. So first of all, I'm going to say cash buyers. I'm going to look for the cash buyers. So we've dwindled it down to 420. I'm going to choose residential. That's taking it down to 133. I'm going to go back to choose all. But I may play with that a little bit more. I'm going to go to owner info, and I'm going to say owner occupied, no. Okay. So that didn't do anything. If I select all, absentee, according to this, all of these properties were absentee. Okay. Years of ownership. So here's what I want. I want minimum properties owned 3. Okay. 287. And I want it to be recent. So max years 2. So 23. I have 23 properties that, according to this, were bought in cash by absentee owners, and all of these buyers own multiple properties. Okay, so I've got a list of 23. Now I could manually, I don't know why this one is way up here. That's odd. I could manually skip trace these. How would I do that? Okay, well, let's do that first, and then I'll show you how I would, be more efficient and effective for doing that. But let's say I wanted to manually skip trace. I would click on here. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. The owner name is, okay. Hold on. I'm going to do one more filtering here. I'm going to say individual. Okay. Now, and the reason why I did that is that very first one that I brought up, it was bank owned. So that was a bank that took the property back. I'm not going to be able to, there's nothing I can do with that, right? Okay, so this is the owner. And I have his address as well. So I'm going to take his mailing address. Whoops. Actually, let me see here. So he owns... Okay, this is a multifamily property maybe that he owns. I'm just going to copy this address. I'm going to go to True People Search. Address. Right here. TruePeopleSearch.com. I use it all the time. This is the fella's name. Okay. Do I have a phone number for him? It does not look like Did I miss the phone number? No, hold on. He does own a property in that area, but I'm not seeing a phone number for him. Okay. Well, we struck out on that one. Let's go to the next one. And with 11 of these, I mean, I could just skip trace all of them. This was a land. This is land. All right. This is such a rural area. It's really hard to do this the way I'm doing it on here for such a rural area. What's this one? Okay. So this person bought it at public auction. Tax claim. Okay. This one could be a good one. Let's see. I'm going to take the address of the mailing address because these are absentee owners, but this is their like address. And the names are not matching up. Oh no. Annabelle Turner, 91. Holy smokes. All right. Well, this was not a great example to use because it's such a rural area. So I'm going to go to this, the tool that I've been using here. I'm going to go new search and I'm going to pop in, what is the address of that? Hold on here. Let me find her. (1018) West Hannah Street. Okay, so 1018 West Hannah. Skip trace. Yeah, good. Here we go. All right. Let's get down to it. Let's try this one first. Oh, so one of them replied. I would say it doesn't need to be torn down. It could be renovated as it sits. It's very small, the current structure. So they asked that does it need to be, does the property need torn down? All right, so I'm calling. Hi, is that Gabriel? This is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. I'm calling because it looks like you might be an investor and do some deals in Houtzdale. Is that fair? Okay. So I have a client who has a property she is looking to unload quickly. I'm not sure if you're in the market, but I'd be happy to send you the address. And if it's something that you were interested in, see if we could, put together a deal on it. Okay. I do. Uh-huh. I will send you, and is this your cell phone? Okay. I'll email you the address, and I don't have, unfortunately, I haven't been able to get photos yet on it, but it sounds like you know the area pretty well, and you're welcome to go check it out. We're still trying to figure out access, but if you can figure out a way in, it's vacant, and she is fine with anyone who's interested checking it out. She just hasn't been able to get up there. I think there's a lockbox on it, but she's not sure what the combo is or if there's a key in it. But anyway, I'll at least get you the address, and if it's something you're interested in, let me know, and we'll see what we can do on it. Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the time, Gabriel. And do you go by Gabe or Gabriel? Gabe. Yeah, gotcha. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it. All right, take care. Bye. First call on that property. I can tell by my conversation with that guy, he will absolutely get us an offer. I don't know if it'll work for her, but he'll get us an offer. I mean, that is like, I love it. I love it. If you can't tell, I get excited. Hey, Gabe, it's Josh. This is my cell phone. Going to email you as well. Thanks. All right, so I'm going to email him. He gave me his email, which I took down. I'm going to send it from my EXP, truehomep@gmail.com for Gabe from Josh. Free deal in Outdale. The address is 1018 West Hannah Street. Seller is very motivated and would like to get a deal done ASAP. I don't know. Let me see if I can, I can't remember what info comes up for this when I pull it up right here. So I'm going to pull the info sheet. Very minimal info here. Very minimal info. Maybe, let me see. I can't remember what comes up on this one in Zillow, but maybe I'll send him the Zillow link. Yeah, that's what I'll send him. Actually, I'm not going to send him anything. I don't know why this says it. This says it's worth $7,000. That is not not accurate in any way, shape, or form. I'm just going to send him that. My cell is 0456. Josh. Okay, so I'm going to send. I'm going to sell. Sell. I'm going to save this contact. Gabriel. Anytime I connect with somebody like that, you know, this guy's a player. I mean, this person is doing deals. Investor, landlord, fix and flip, Houtzdale area. Saved. All right. Let's go to the next one. Remember, I committed to a number of contacts, not results, right? So I had what I would call two fantastic. So I'm at greater than 10% of the calls that I've made have been incredibly positive and fantastic. It just ended. I'm going to try that phone number one more time. While I'm doing that, share one win from the last 24 hours and one thing you're going to do today to grow your business, one action you're going to take.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Caleb, hey, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. It looks like you're a pretty active investor in Houtzdale. I don't know if you're looking for any deals right now, but I'm working with a seller who has a property She is looking to sell quickly at a discount, and would love to see if you're interested. I'm going to text you as well. Feel free to give me a buzz or shoot me a text back, whatever is most convenient for you, and let me know if it's something you might be interested in. Thanks. So I'm going to text him. Blue text. That's good. Let me see here. I'm going to copy my previous text and just change two things. I'm going to change the name and the city. So it's going to be, hey, Caleb. Dale. Tweaked it a little bit more. Hey, Caleb, this is Josh with EXP Realty. Just left you a voicemail. Working with a client who has a property in Houtzdale. She's looking to unload fast, pretty cheap. Are you looking for any deals right now? Okay. Ray texted back. Can't seem to open the link. That's weird. I wonder why he can't. One sec. So for some reason, he can't open the MLS link that I'm sending him. So I'm going to find the listing link from Bold Trail and send him that one. My listings. And you know what? That's going to make him. Well, I'll just send him the Zillow link. I don't care. The reason why I stopped is that's probably going to make him opt in. And I don't want him to, I don't want to make this any harder for this guy. Like this dude's a player. I want to make it easy and fast and simple for him. Why is this not showing up? That's annoying. All right, here we go. That first link must have been an MLS link that you have to be logged in to see or something. I didn't realize that. All right, back to, I think I'm at, how many am I at now? 12? I think I'm at 12 calls. That's what we're going to go with. Okay. 937 525. Okay, bad number, disconnected. Yeah, well, move on. Michael 857 177. Mike, hey, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. I know I'm calling you out of the blue, but I have a client that I'm working with in Houtzdale that has a property she's looking to unload quickly, and it looks like you might be an investor in the area. Are you looking for any deals right now? No. Okay. Yeah, right on. I appreciate that. Fire away. Yep. Yep. Mm-hmm. I appreciate you. Thanks, Mike. So he said, I'm not interested. I'm full right now, but here's my partner's number. You should call him. So that's what I'm going to do. Oh, I got some fancy hold music. Hello? Hi, is that Daniel? Daniel, I got your name and number from Mike. Curse or Kierce, I'm not sure. But I called him about a deal in Houtzdale. He said he wasn't interested, but that you might be in the market. I'm sorry, I wasn't following. Is it something you might be interested or no? Uh, okay. Yeah. Well, so is this your cell phone? Okay. When we hang up, if I text you the address, okay. Yeah, fire away. Sure. Uh huh. Uh huh. I will text you at that number as soon as we hang up. I'll get you the address. She's very motivated. Would like to sell it as quickly as possible. Well, I'm a licensed agent, but I would be, most likely if you were interested, if you were okay with it, I would write it up as me representing you, or I would write it up, if you'd prefer to offer unrepresented, I could write it up with me representing her. It doesn't really matter to me. I'm just trying to help her out. Awesome. Yeah, right on. I appreciate it. Thanks, Daniel. Bye bye. You just never know, right? So talk to Mike. He's not interested. Talk to Daniel. I couldn't understand what he was saying at first, but I thought he was saying he wasn't interested. And then he said he was interested, gave me a different number to text him at because I guess he can't receive texts at the number that I called him at. And, and then he was asking, he basically asked me, am I a wholesaler or what? And, hey, Daniel, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. Here's the address of the property. Also, I just got an inbound seller lead. I'm going to call her as soon as I'm done texting this. Speed to lead on the inbound cash offer seller leads is critical. Critical. So let me find that one here. Okay, beautiful. Away we go. All right, I have the right number. I know that by the voicemail, so I'm going to try. I'm going to double dial. I might even triple dial if I get her voicemail one more time, and then I'll leave her a voicemail, and then I'll send her a text. Sorry for all the silence on this live stream. Gives you a chance to give me a thumbs up. All right, one more time. I'm going to triple dial her. And then the third time, if she doesn't answer, then I leave a message, or if somebody doesn't answer.
Hi, this is Susan. Cannot take your call right now. Please leave your name and a message and number, and I'll call you back.
Susan, hey, this is Josh. I was reaching out. It looks like you submitted a property in Duncannon on one of our websites, looking for an offer. Wanted to confirm that's correct, and also just have a couple of questions for you when you have a minute. This is my personal cell phone. Please call or text me back when you have a minute, and have a great day. So I'm going to text her as well. Hey, Susan. It's Josh. Looks like you're interested in selling 440 Linton Hill Road. Is that right? Okay. And actually, I had another one come in overnight that I haven't reached out to. So since I already pivoted, I'm going to call that one and one other one on the seller side, and then I'll go back to the buyer dispo side. Although it seems like sorry, it went right to voicemail and it threw me off. And then I remembered I need to triple dial before I leave them. It's going right to voicemail. So I'm going to try it one more time. Ryan, hey, this is Josh. Looks like you had submitted the property at 9 East Bird Street last night, looking for an offer, just confirming that's correct, and have a couple of questions for you when you have a minute. This is my personal cell phone. You may also be getting messages from our business line as well. Feel free to give me a buzz or shoot me a text back whenever you have a minute. Thanks. So I'm going to text follow up personally from me. Hey, Ryan. This is Josh. Looks like you're interested in selling 9 East Burn Street. Is that right? I've been using the scripting through email and text of presenting what it looks like they were interested in, and then asking, is that right? Or is that correct? I don't know. It's just a simple thing that I think, is a good way of posing it, because then they can either confirm, yeah, that's right, or no, actually, I have no idea what you're talking about, which, I mean, that happens sometimes too. All right, there's one more seller lead. This was a Z buyer lead, which, by the way, if you missed it early on in the live session, this is a marathon, and I'm not even I got plenty more that I'm going to share here. And for those that want to continue to hang out, hopefully you're doing work as you're listening as well. But Sharon got a $1.3 million listing appointment for tomorrow, and it was a Z buyer lead. And I bring that up because in the description, one of the resources, and if you can't find it, DM me or call or text me at 717-571-0456. But one of the resources in there is my recommended list of cash offer PPL providers. So there are companies that will provide you with leads of people, homeowners who have requested a cash offer. ZBuyer is one of them. I would say that the cost per lead on those is lower, but the lead quality is also lower. So it's a bit of a numbers game. But Cindy, had success. I'm going to call Paula here to see if we can get something going. And there's some other great ones in there as well that I've now closed multiple transactions with They cost more, but they are people with more intent, greater intent. And depending on the lead provider, people that have already decided they're selling their property. And then it's just a matter of you figuring out the best way you can help them. Okay, we're going to call Paula. And I'm going to triple dial her, which on these motivated seller leads, I triple dial all of them. And I'll explain why when I'm done. Didn't go through, or I got voicemail. I'm going to try again. I've been on so long, it's like really cold. It's like cold brewed coffee. All right, no answer. I'm going to try one more time, and then I'll leave a voicemail, and then I will personally text from my cell phone as well. This is compelling. Just me in silence. Paula, hey, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. It looks like you requested a cash offer, or maybe you were just interested in values for your property. Where was that property? I think it was in Carlisle. Anyway, looks like you had filled that out last night. And I was just calling to confirm, yeah, Carlisle, 1410 Webster Drive. I was just calling to confirm a couple things and ask you a couple of questions. When you have a minute, give me a buzz or shoot me a text. Excuse me. I'm going to follow up with a text message. Not a blue text, but whatever. Hey, Paula. It's Josh. Got your request last night for 1410 Webster. Are you looking for an offer or just curious about values? Yesterday I called 2 Z buyer leads that had come in, I think late Sunday, I think it was. And I called 2 of them. I actually reached both of them, had a conversation. Both of them were just kind of like mildly interested. So what I did in that scenario, and this is what I typically do, is I recorded a Loom video for them. And what I had up on the screen is their seller dashboard that I can get with iList, which, by the way, that's one of the recommended resources in the description. You can get a free 30-day trial. And it's $77 a month, no contracts, commitments, long-term, whatever. You can cancel anytime. This is her property. This is Paula's property that I just called about. And so with this dashboard, I can present to her, or to the home seller, 4 AVMs, 4 automated value models, and different cash offer options. Now, I would deselect a bunch of these because I try to present them with 2 or 3 options at most. So I would deselect, deselect. So now I've got, if I go back over here, I just have the 2 options. And depending on the conversation that I have with them, I might put in my own, what I call 7-day stress-free home sale. And what I did with the 2 that I talked to yesterday is I recorded a little video with their name flashing on the screen and their dashboard. And I don't know that either of them have watched that yet. but I'm going to go back. Morning. Just making sure you got the text I sent yesterday. So I'm going to message that one and Frank as well. Where is Frank? Because I want to, especially when I send something like that, a personalized video, I want them to actually consume it. Where is that one? Maybe did I never text him? I definitely emailed it to him. I think I did anyway. Well, I'm gonna go find him and I'm gonna text him because I want him to get that for a bunch of reasons. I mean, number one, I want to plant a seed and plant the flag. Hey, Frank, it's Josh Schoenly. We spoke briefly yesterday. Just making sure you got this. I emailed it over last night. So let me, actually, I want to see, for some reason, I couldn't edit this one last night. It was being really weird. Yeah, for some reason, it will not let me edit down the whatever, but all right, so send that. Okay, so in the interim, during all of this, let's see here. So Ryan, thanks, I will let you know. Oh, that was Daniel. Yes, 100%. So Gabriel, who was interested, awesome. Yeah, I can take a look at this place. Is it livable? I haven't seen it in person. So awesome. Yeah, I can take a look at this place. Is it livable or have you not seen it? And just to confirm she's okay, you just show up and enter the house. So this guy's going to get us an offer one way or the other. It may or may not work for her, but he's going to get us an offer. Let's see here. Ryan said yes to, looks like you're interested in selling. Right on. Do you have a couple minutes to chat quick, or would you prefer text? I'll go by and take a look. Give me a day or two. Perfect. Sounds like a plan. So he said, give me a day or two, and then let's plan on chatting on the phone or texting. So I'm going to send my, I'm going to give him, if I don't hear from him, here's what I'm going to do. Hey, Siri. Hey, Siri. Remind me to follow up with Gabriel about Houtzdale property Thursday morning at 10 a.m. So now if I don't hear from him, I'll have a reminder to reach back out to him and he will get me an offer. Let's see here. Let's see here. What else was I going to knock out here? I got too much stuff going on. Oh, here's what I'm going to do. So I am going to call. I'm going to call the owner of the listing that I've been reaching out. Both of the owners of the listings that I've been reaching out to on behalf of, just to keep them in the loop here. Aaron, good morning. It's Josh. How are you? Good. Hey, so we've had a couple people check out the property, like 5 or 6. No offers as of yet. However, I spoke with someone this morning that I am confident will get us an offer. I don't know that it will get us, I'm not 100% certain that it'll be at the number that we want, but I know he'll at least give us an offer. And then I have 2 others that I would anticipate giving us an offer in the next 24 to 48 hours. So I just want to keep you in the loop. As soon as I have something, I will let you know. But just know that I'm working as hard as I can to get as much interest and as many offers as we can on it. You bet. Right on. Thanks, Aaron. Bye-bye. Okay. And then I'm going to call. I'm going to call Kelly, who was the other one that I was reaching out on. I don't know if you guys like this kind of stuff. Like, I keep saying this, but you'll have to let me know. Like, should I do more of this or less of this? do you like more strategy, or do you get value from seeing me do this kind of stuff?
Hello?
Kelly, good morning. It's Josh. How are you?
Hi, good.
Good. I have at least 2 interested parties
Okay.
who are going to check it out in person either today or tomorrow morning. And I would anticipate at least one or both of them to get us some kind of number by Thursday at the latest, maybe even tomorrow. But I'd rather, I'd rather under promise and over deliver. And if nothing else, we'll know where they're at. But these are 2 that they're as legit as it comes, meaning they own multiple properties in the area, and they're also good people, at least from my conversations with them. Like I usually have a pretty good BS meter, but the one owns 32 properties, not all in Houtzdale, but in that general area, and the other one owns 18 or something like that. So they're legit. They'll get us a number, and let's see what we can put together for you.
I really appreciate what you're doing. I do.
Yeah.
I think it's really great that you do that.
Well,
I think it's wonderful. It makes me feel really good.
well, I appreciate that. And I'm in this business because I obviously for a profit, but also like to help people. So I'll do everything I can to get to a number that makes sense for you. And as soon as I have an update from them, I'll let you know.
Thank you so much.
You bet. Thank you, Kelly. You too. Bye-bye. I wish PA wasn't a 2-party state. But it's just annoying to have to ask permission to share it. It's like in Pennsylvania when like the utility companies called, the first thing is like, this call is being recorded or whatever. And I don't want to have to do that to people, but just know that both of those people were super appreciative to know that I am working on it. And that's just me telling them, right? I could take it a step further and actually demonstrate to them, meaning I could show them, here's all the people that I called. And these are the ones that I connected with, and these 2 are the ones that are going out there. I could demonstrate to them. And if they were skeptical, maybe I would have done that or would do that in that scenario. All right. What else do I have on my list that would make sense? Well, here's what I'm going to do. Since I'm still going, and this was next up on my list, I haven't hit my 20 contacts yet. So I gotta hit that, number 1. But number 2, I'm going to take a slight, pivot. I'm going to pivot slightly, and I'm going to go over to listings to leads, and I want to do another organic post to drive some traffic. So I did one early this morning, which I shared that post at the beginning of the live stream, which was a property that closed on Friday. Now I'm going to grab another one that closed on Friday. Actually, know what? No, I'm not. I'm going to grab one that I forgot. This one is showing as active, and we're actually under contract, and I forgot to share that one. So I'm in listings to leads. I'm in the that particular listing. I'm going to choose under contract. And once this updates here in a minute, I'm going to make a couple of tweaks, and then we'll get it we'll get it posted and shared a bunch of different places. Okay. I don't know why it's taken so long. Maybe. Oh, here we go. Here we go. So now I need to click on it. And I'm going to click market listing and then social media post. And I have a little, I kind of have a templated way that I'm from my Nextdoor feed. So I can go view profile and see my feed here. What I want to look for is another under contract post so that I can R&D that. Where is it? Yeah, here we go. Okay. I'm going to grab this. I'm going to go over here, edit post. Pending, parentheses, under contract, and expected to close soon. Paste that in. Well, why is it? I don't know why it's there twice. High Spire PA, under contract, real estate, blah, blah, blah. So I'm going to go edit image, Facebook. Hello, this is Josh. Hello, this is Josh. No. Oh, the Gabriel also gave me his buy box. So if I could potentially go and find other properties for him as well. I'll see what else we can find for you. Beautiful thing. And I'm going to download the Square version. I'm going to try and call, while I'm doing this, I'm going to try and call Ryan back because he said yes. Hey, is that Ryan? Hey, good. How are you? Yeah, good morning. I appreciate your replying and being open to a quick chat. So yeah, I got the information last night, checked it out a little bit. Any idea how much you're looking to get for it? Oh, it's actively listed? I did not realize that. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't realize it was listed. Okay, what do you have it listed at? Yeah, you said, I'm sorry, it's listed at what? Okay. How long has it been listed? Oh, you literally just listed it. Okay. So what had you looking at, our site and requesting a cash offer? Okay. So you're a fix and flip investor? Is that, or just, oh, okay. Okay. I gotcha. Okay. Um, so I'll take a look at it and I'll probably reach out to your agent, and just full transparency, I'm also licensed. Um, Oh, you're the agent. Oh, okay. What brokerage are you with? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Um, okay. Yeah, I will definitely check it out. I'm not sure if it's something we can help with at that price, but I'll certainly check it out. And you know, well, I'm sorry. What are you saying exactly, or what do you mean? Right. Yeah. Okay. 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 Um, I will check it out, and I will give you an idea of where we would have to be. Cash as is, no commission. Perfect. Well, I appreciate you calling. Just out of curiosity, you said you normally um, do buy and hold. What's your typical buy box for that? Like, what do you typically look for on those? Oh, okay. Gotcha. So you don't normally do business in this area. Okay. That's why you didn't have the local number. That makes sense. Gotcha. Okay. Well, let me check it out. I'll at least give you an idea of where we would need to be on it. And, if I have anybody who might be interested as well, I'll certainly see if we can generate some interest on it for you. Okay. Is it a single unit or? Oh, how many units is it? Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. So it was the rent roll was 2050. Wait, I'm sorry. It's currently occupied at that, or it was previously rented at that? Okay. Gotcha. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. Ryan, now that I know that it's a 2 unit, that opens up other possibilities as well. So let me see what I can do. At 210 is your number. That's what you're all in it for. What would you, I mean, if we brought you an offer, where would it need to be to make any sense for you? Okay. Yeah. So at this point, if you get your number back, maybe plus a couple bucks in your pocket, you'd be good to go on it. Okay. Yep. Yeah. Be- Beautiful. Beautiful. I'm on it, Ryan. Let me see what I can do, and I will definitely be back in touch. Um, and I can. But both units are currently vacant, so we can go. I can schedule through showing time. Okay, perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. I'll let you know. Thanks, Ryan. Bye. Just, just stay on the phone and be curious and ask questions. So, this was a motivated seller lead. It came from motivatedsellers.com. This is one of my recommended PPL providers. Okay. What's crazy is because this is listed, I can request a refund. And if you're using PPL providers, you absolutely have to watch this like a hawk. I've been going so long, I have to figure out how to plug in my my laptop. You got to watch these like a hawk. Why does this not want to charge here? Golly, come on. You got to keep an eye on these. And come on. I have the weirdest. I have a temperamental charger. It like literally decides when it wants to work. Let me try one more charger. One more outlet. Literally, it depends on the outlet. It's so bizarre. Anyway, these PPL providers, the leads are costly, and they all have refund policies. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go and request the refund on this lead because it is actively listed in the MLS, and that is part of the refund policy. Okay. And because these are expensive, I want to make sure that I do that in every scenario. Am I sharing my screen right now? I can't remember. No. Okay. Hold on. So I'm logged into motivatedsellers.com, which in the description with this video above or below, there is a link to the resources. And one of those is my recommended cash offer lead providers. And that is one of them. Okay. Whoops, it's a 2-unit. This is so there's so many good things that came from this. Okay. So many good things. So first I'm gonna bring up the listing in the MLS. Why is it not there? Does he have it entered in the wrong area? Oh, there it is. Here we go. Okay. So, oh man, this is huge too. This is a massive property. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to take a screenshot. Whoops. I'm going to take a screenshot of this because it's actively listed in the MLS. I'm going to go over here. I don't know what is going on with their interface. There it is. And I'm going to my leads. And I am going here. And, oh, come on. A dispute because I want to request a refund because this property is actively listed. But this doesn't want to cooperate with me. Come on. Come on. Why won't it open here? All right. Well, maybe I'll have to do the dispute after I log off here. So he's got it listed at 250, but he'll take as long as he nets 210. And if nothing else, this is a great opportunity for me to finish hitting my number of 20 that I had set for this. So I'm going to go right here and I'm going to pop in this address. I'm going to go back to the tool that I mentioned, which if you want to use, or if you're curious about, you'd like to explore, please schedule a time with me or just call or text me at 717-571-0456 or DM me on Facebook or Instagram. I'm going to choose multifamily homes. I want multifamily investors. 2 miles, 2 years is fine. And I'm going to call. I want to call this. Let's see if I can get this to work here. Hello? Hi. Did you know my name? Sorry. So this is Josh. I was trying to reach Matthew. I guess maybe I have the wrong number. I do. I do. Do are you happy? Do you happen to be an investor, a real estate investor by chance? You are. Okay. I don't know why that it was showing up as well. The reason I was calling is there's a 2 unit in Shippensburg. I just talked with the seller. Oh, well, good for you. Fair enough. Well, enjoy the warm weather. All right. Bye bye. All right. 717. I'm going to try the other number.
Your call has been forwarded to an automated voice message. 7175993 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Yeah, I was trying to reach Matthew about a 2 unit available in Shippensburg. I'm not sure if I've got the right number or if you're looking to add any more multi units to your portfolio. If so, give me a buzz or shoot me a text back. I have one that's available that could be a good deal for the right investor. This is Josh Schoenly, EXP Realty, and this is my personal cell. Thanks. I'm going to text him as well. Matthew, this is Josh with EXP Realty. Just left you a voicemail. Curious if you're looking for any more multis to add to your portfolio. Thanks. Okay, let's call Michelle.
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up.
Michelle, hey, my name is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. I was calling because it looks like you own a couple of multi-units in the Shippensburg area, and I was curious if you're looking to add to your portfolio at all right now. If so, I have a multi that could be a good deal for the right investor. This is my personal cell. Give me a buzz or shoot me a text if you're interested. Let's see here. Another blue text. That's good. Hold on. Okay. I got a call. I got a missed call that I need to return, and then I'm going to get back to calling more of these multi-unit. Hi. Good. How are you?
Hey, I just heard from the buyers. They really want this place, and I mean, I'm assuming that your sellers should probably be okay with everything. But they called to tell me that they don't want the septic inspection, and they don't need to make sure that the water's good. They said regardless of their conditions, they're going to take it anyway, and if they don't negotiate with them, it wouldn't matter to them. They still want it, so they're taking that off of the contract.
slam dunk. That my folks will, yeah, that's easy peasy. I'll be able to, if you can, do you want to remove that and send it over? Okay, perfect. As soon as I have that, I'll send it over to them. It shouldn't be a problem. Diane, it's been an adventure to get her to e-sign things. I'm hoping she has enough experience now to knock it out. But if I don't have it back fast, it's not because she doesn't want to take it. It's because she's a little bit of a computer dinosaur.
They do. The only thing that they're asking is they do want to know exactly where the septic is located, just because this is going to be their primary residence.
Yep.
And they are moving there. Right
Yep.
away.
Okay.
So they're just asking if they can have their septic person go out and actually find the tank.
Sure. Yeah.
Just locate it.
Yeah.
I guess he said they would be there today at 6 whenever he's off. It's just like there's
Sure. Yep.
after hours. So do you think they would be okay with
Totally.
that?
Absolutely.
Okay. Sweet. All right, I'll get this fixed up and send it over to you guys.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Josh.
Thank you. Bye-bye. I didn't realize who that was. So that was the buyer agent on a property that we've been negotiating back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I think we finally have a done deal on it. So that's pretty cool. And I also wanted to demonstrate to all of you, return your missed calls as fast as possible, even if you think they're spam. You never know. I have an example from last week of one that it said potential spam call, and it now has turned into 2 or possibly 3 transaction sides, possibly, right? Like, we'll see. No promises or guarantees, but it certainly wouldn't have happened if I had not called them back, because they didn't leave a message, and it was someone who, generally speaking, has a negative association with real estate agents, and I overcame that, and I now have won them over, and they're like actively looking to try and send me more business. Boy, oh boy, I got to wrap up soon. Hi, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. I was calling because it looks like you own a couple of multi-units in the Shippensburg area, and I have a 2-unit that could be a great deal for the right investor. I'm not sure if you're in the market or looking at all, but if so, let me know. This is my personal cell phone. You can call or text me. I can send you all the info on it, and see if it might make sense for you. So again, this is my personal cell. You can call or text me, 717-571-0456. Thanks. Another blue text. This is fun. I don't know if you guys are having fun. I'm having fun. This is my jam right here. All right, a couple more calls. H&H Family Properties. I see that. Well, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I'm just checking something here. They paid $265. Okay, yeah, I'll give it a call. I'm going to finish out this list here, and then I'm finally going to wrap up for the day. The live stream, that is. Hi, is that Brooke?
Yes.
Brooke, hi, this is Josh Schoenly with EXP Realty. How are you? Good. Looks like you own a few multis in Shippensburg area. And I just spoke with a seller, someone who's trying to unload a 2-unit there. And I was curious if you're looking to add to your portfolio at all. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Do you have anybody else that you know of that might be in the market? Okay. Well, if nothing else, I'm going to text you my info. Hang on to it. If anything changes on your end, or if you hear anybody interested or looking, let me know. Awesome. Thanks, Brooke. Bye-bye. So I'm just saying, hey, Brooke, it's Josh. Here's my contact info. Great chatting. And I'm going to, what I could have also done is asked her if she was looking to unload any properties. Yeah, well, multi-unit investor, Shippensburg area. I am going to finish out, whoops, my phone. I guess I'm using my phone so heavily, it's like freezing up. I'm going to finish out the list. There's a couple more on this list, and then I'm going to come in for a landing for today. As I'm doing this, a couple of housekeeping items. Tomorrow, there'll be no live show in the morning, but I will. We'll have our Wednesday mastermind session at 11 a.m. Eastern. The link should be in the chat somewhere, or shoot me a DM if you need the link to join us. We're going to be talking about branded Google pay-per-click ads and Google display retargeting ads. Branded Google pay-per-click ads, and Google display retargeting ads. Easy for me to say. All right, a couple more calls here. This might be helpful with it. This might be helpful for me to edit this one down and take out all the silences, because I think there's a lot of good in this one, but it's hard to get through all of the dead air. All right, mailbox full, and I don't know. It said Daniel Lopes, not Antonio, but doesn't hurt to message, and then I'm going to try the next number. Call the next one.
Please leave your message for 71750777292.
Not sure if I have the right number or not. I was trying to reach Antonio. It looks like you own a number of multifamily properties in the Shippensburg area, and there's a 2-unit that could be a good deal for the right investor. And so I was just curious if you're looking to add to your portfolio at all. If so, give me a buzz or shoot me a text. This is my personal cell phone, 717-571-0456, 717-571-0456. Thanks. Texting as well. Okay. I mean, so much good from this. So many great connections, and and opportunities from it. Okay. If nothing else, I think it emphasized just do the work, right? Just do the work, and commit to the actions and let go of whatever the results are. Just put in the work, put in the work, put in the work. I would love to connect with you if you have questions, if you need help, or you'd like to strategize. I had a great call with an agent, an older agent in California who is looking to, he wants to generate more activity. He wants to do more deals. And so I'm going to build out a plan of action around 3 pillars for him to generate more consistent opportunity flow. I love doing that kind of stuff, and I would be happy to strategize with you around that if you are interested. Thanks for those of you who hung out for quite a marathon session, longest one on record thus far. And I'll be back Thursday morning for the live. And in the meantime, if you have questions, you can drop a comment, you can DM me or call or text me at 717-571-0456. Thanks, everybody. Go out there and crush it today.